Hey everybody, I'm Kyle.
I'm Allison.
I'm Allison.
And last week's video was Spider-Man, biggest fan, and behind the scenes. And these are the comments. Fortmaster says 4 things. Getting a little bit greedy there with your comment real estate.
Well, I think you only have one shot at community comments. I'm gonna check your name off and never read it ever again. Isn't that right, Berto?
1, this is an awesome Christmas present. Thanks, guys. 2, in a world with superheroes, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often, given what some people will do to regular celebrities. 3, the store owner looks more bored than anything, which, given the fact he's in a comic book universe, makes sense. And 4, how much would it cost for you guys to make another minigun and ship it to Canada? I can pay.
Going from the bottom up, I think as much as we want to be successful, arms dealing is probably off of our list of priorities.
You know, that's not even the first thing that came to mind for me, because I shipped props from the guards themselves to people in Canada specifically, and there's no way that's profitable for us. It wasn't even a heavy box, it was Messier's armor to the guy who donated $1,000. And it was like between $50 and $75 just in shipping costs. The store owner.
Oh yeah, actually, it's amazing how good that acting is, because he is the least like that in real life ever.
He's actually so gregarious. I wasn't even there, and I'm aware of how gregarious this man was.
He like bounced when he talked, like he just bubbled.
He also says, P.S. I would have loved it if Critical Mass had showed up in the video. It's actually our next idea for the Marvel cops.
Is it now?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was at least
runaway
one of
success?
our next couple ones. I put a hint at it in the newspaper.
I just see that
actually. Yeah. But yeah, we had that idea when we first came up with them. One of the ones we were planning on doing was with Spider-Man, but we went with Black Widow first.
I'm wondering if it wouldn't have been better as critical hit.
That's his power move.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's probably good.
Oh yeah.
I feel better about it now.
Good.
From Isaac Svensson. That shop owner is one of the coolest people I have heard of. We first walked in and we were just like scouting out, like looking around before we do anything. We each get a smoothie. No, it was a bubble tea, but kind of smoothie like bubble tea.
Ooh.
You want strawberry? Okay, he mixes it all together and like hands it to me like, try it first, because if you need more strawberry, I will put more strawberry in.
We walked in and said that the people from Nightwatch sent us.
Oh right, that happened.
We showed off in the tavern video, and that was just like, that was all it took. He was just like, okay, well then you guys are basically family, and then he was just cool for the rest of the time. And I think he would have been that way even if we hadn't said that, actually.
Right, actually.
Oh, this is from Crimson. Not as good as some of your other ones. Audio seemed a bit quiet and muffled.
I agree, kind of. I don't know what it is, because Kyle says he didn't do anything different. I believe him, but for some reason or another, the audio. I first saw the video. The audio seemed different. Not bad to me. I noticed the audio and went like check mark, and I don't know what's up.
I liked this one a lot.
So did I.
Me too. I thought it was great.
I do got a few comments that suggested that it wasn't as good as what we usually do, and that's what I just disagree.
I definitely think the problem is more that it's different than it's bad. I know there's a large segment of people, me usually included, who heavily dislike awkward humor.
I wonder if people have that personality type like you, where they cringe at cringe. That are our subscriber base. Like, I wonder. You guys tell me, do you cringe at cringe?
I have to leave the room when somebody plays cringe compilations.
Yeah, he can't stand it. Sometimes I like watching cringe compilations because it improves my self-esteem.
It was kind of inspired by Kirk's performance, because it wasn't exactly what we were looking for, but I still liked it. And then also the latest Spider-Man movie. Actually, I really loved the latest Spider-Man movie because Spider-Man was such an awkward goofball in it.
It's true, yeah.
He felt so in character. I really loved that portrayal of the character. So we leaned into that a little bit on this video.
Yeah.
So it was different than usual. It was a little bit more awkward humor rather than like snappy dialogue.
We paced it slightly different.
You did such an excellent job of channeling that vibe. I thought it was perfect. I really, I was so shocked at that there were comments like this. I'm sorry, Crimson, but I really disagree. Just my personal taste level, not like I wasn't really involved in creating this video. I just saw it, kind of like you did. Like I mean, I know these guys made it, but like I wasn't there. But I loved it. I loved the like little slapstick elements that aren't normally present. I loved Kyle being Spider-Man and being awkward. I loved the store owner. I loved Kirk being scary. It's great. The whole thing was great.
I thought it was good. I think it's totally fine if people don't care for the style quite as much.
It's just a miss for it, yeah.
I would disagree that it was worse than our other video.
I do think that's a misrepresentation.
I will totally own up to the EU4 video not being as good as it could have been. That one I'm actually totally fine accepting. I don't think our hearts were entirely in that one. Spider-Man, I actually was super into that one the whole time, but it just came out different than usual. I think the name is Frickin' Space Wizard. Says, damn it, they keep going to cool places and showing them off, but I can't ever go to any of them for one simple annoying reason. I live in Australia. Oh well, still a great video.
Well, I tell you what, We'll just have to go to Australia and promote it on channel at some point. Ever been to Australia?
We try to leave out the international fan base when we are using our subscriber number to sell us to places that we're trying to film at.
Do we?
I mean, I don't bring it up because it's not helpful to the people that we're trying to allow us to film.
Do you detract them from the number?
No.
Well then, so we do use them. We don't tell them they're being used.
I mean, it's because the whole selling point is like we can advertise for you, but that is actually part of it. Is about half of our subscribers don't live anywhere close by.
Who knows though? Maybe they're like somebody in Australia who's like, finally something to do with this $10,000 I've been sitting on, and send it to Desi Food Bart.
It actually ends up helping more than I expected though. Like I think Night Watch has gotten some people.
I think so.
From our video, which is cool. Like, there's more people in San Antonio than I would expect who do end up, like, learning new places.
Anyway, Australia.
Nice. Nice.
Maybe move on.
Why am I always a man when I do accents?
Australia, there's no such thing as a feminine Australian accent.
That's not true. That was not Australian. I'm sorry. Haven't you watched the show H2O? Just Add Water. Mermaids.
I haven't.
Mermaids. Chloe, you're a mermaid.
From the behind the scenes video of what was it? This I guess.
Spider-Man,
Right?
yeah.
From behind the scenes, Spider-Man. Window Hero. Hi, Window Hero. You guys are incredible. Hey, thanks.
Thanks. I assume this is Allison
Making up for making
revenge
us
helping you.
revenge helping.
Well, she's doing it because he complained about not being included in community comments anymore, so she spitefully includes him in community comments.
Is that what happens now?
Yeah.
It's actually really weird still having people think that what we do is so great.
There's still definitely a little bit of the, what is that called?
Imposter complex?
Imposter syndrome. I finally got over that, like, in my personal life, at least sometime this year, because after we moved to San Antonio, there was a whole, and when we first started making money off the channel, there was definitely a whole period of time when I was just waiting for somebody to show up and be like, wait a minute, you don't have a real job? And I was going to be like, oh darn, and have to go back home. Like, somebody at some point is going to go like, wait, you're just people being stupid in front of a camera, why are we fans of you?
Yeah, right.
There are far stupider people being stupid in front of a camera.
Wait, that's part of the problem.
myself
You aren't stupid enough to be on camera.
Secret 759 asks, who is this Kirk fellow?
Well, he's a man of ill repute. He doesn't like Star Wars or SpongeBob. Hugh disagreed. He said he likes Star Wars the most, and that's why he doesn't like Star Wars. But you know.
Hey, Allison's back.
Hey.
Allison.
Girl! Girl! What?
I started taking a lyra class, so that's the suspended hoop gymnastics dance thing.
That
Did I
sounds
give you
like
that shirt?
that sounds like an
Yeah, you
XKCD
did.
password
I was like,
also.
I bought that shirt once.
Anyway, we were describing Kirk.
Oh yay! Good.
He was in the Knock on Wood video.
Great, which is still surprisingly popular.
He burst in the door at the end with the mask on, and then he was in community comments for the Valentine's Day community comments, also with the mask on. And then he was in Spider-Man with the mask on, and then didn't show up until behind the scenes with his actual face.
Stringe13 says, also, oh my god, you got Weeble in your video. He's the whole reason I started watching you guys. My non-existent ovaries are exploding.
Wow, my favorite moment of me on the internet entirely
I've
is
seen
just a
mac
moment
and
where
cheese.
I lean back and laugh, and he pauses and goes swag.
Swag.
How do people find you guys from Weeble? Because that's not the first person to say that. A lot of
Well, he
people-
interviewed us.
Yeah, he made the video
Oh,
of
that's
us.
right.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. He made that, and we got like a pretty
Am I
big
thinking of the
subscriber
right
boost
person?
at the
He
time.
also did the claymation stuff?
No,
No, he's the
different guy.
Badger.
No, Badger
he's
guy.
the
No,
Badger
we-
guy.
no, it's just funny
Weeble
because
is all the songs you were annoyed by throughout high school.
I know I was annoying people
Or that
with
you were
those
annoying
songs.
people with.
Actually, my graphic design teacher in high school, I had to take a required computer class, and he taught us how to use Flash by showing us Weeble animations.
That's awesome.
Oh,
it's really
cool.
weird. Like you mentioned, we were interviewed by Weeble, and I don't know. He clearly expects me to know who this person is, and I like right before we get online with him, he's like, yeah, you know, my horse is amazing guy. I'm like, what?
He recorded footage like months ago, like in October or something, September, or a long time ago, like last year at this point. And we still have that footage just sitting around. It's a White Lightning Agent video with me trying to disable a bomb or something, and he's playing the villain up on the screen, and so he just recorded footage of himself delivering the lines that I'm going to edit into the video. We're going to be at PAX in 2 days. Not today and not tomorrow, but on Sunday. We got tickets for all of us. We're just going to be attending as guests because we don't really know how it works yet, but we figured we should go while we're still living in the city that does it.
Come see us.
You might see us walking around. We're not going to be in one specific
we're
place.
dressed like rocket grunts, right?
Oh, right, we're wearing me and Ian will be in our Rocket Grunt costumes.
I'm gonna be Laura Croft.
And Allison is going to be Alex Vance. We're just using our costumes from videos because we're too lazy to get new ones. This Monday is going to be behind the scenes on the D&D video.
Right.
Then Fallout is coming out the following Monday when we're in England. So we're going to be, me and Allison will be in England starting on the day that Fallout comes out. We'll be there for the next week. And then the following week, the behind the scenes won't come out on Monday because we'll be gone, but I'll edit that right when I get back and put that up probably on that Friday. So it'll still come out that week, it'll just be a different day. Leave your comments and questions on this week's video and we will get to it in a
2 weeks.
couple weeks. Yeah. Actually, I don't really know when this next one will come out because we'll be kind of all over the place with the England trip, but there will be the same number of them coming out. We'll put it up at some point. Maybe we'll do it next week early or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then leave comments and questions. We'll answer it in the next one. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.